In North Carolina, there was a 70-year-old woman that was missing. She was missing from the middle of June. The last time the family spoke to her was June 14th in Linville Falls. Um, for some reason, they couldn't find her. Her car was nowhere to be found. On August 2nd, her 2000 Lincoln Town Car was found, abandoned in Cherokee, which is almost 100 miles away from where she lived. Her keys were locked inside the car. So Elizabeth Freeman was named a person of interest in the murder of Lynn Keith. The problem is somehow they found her entombed in concrete in her basement. The autopsy ruled that it was a homicide. She had blunt force trauma to her head and she was strangled. It seemed like it was a belt that strangled her. The police found 2 bags of concrete mix, each weighing about 80 pounds, outside of her house. That's kind of a red flag. The caretaker, who was Elizabeth Freeman, was a person of interest. They spotted her on surveillance footage from a store, driving Keene's car and using one of her bank cards. But as a caretaker, if I was kind of old, yeah, the caretaker would be driving my car. I would prefer her to drive my car over her car because it's just a liability. The problem with Freeman is that she had a drug issue. She's wanted on charges of larceny, motor vehicle, and financial card theft and identity theft. So maybe this caretaker specifically was trying to steal the 70-year-old woman's identity so that maybe she has better credit so she can buy houses in the old woman's name. Now that she's no longer with us, that makes it a little bit more easier because who's going to stop her? Her kids aren't really watching after her. That's why they had a caretaker. But leave the comments and thoughts below.